Modern society. Phone notifications. Groups of people talking so loud that you can't ignore them, but also can clearly hear them. Cars driving by, each one like a pair of beating eyes staring at you. The hums of fans and air conditioning units. Police sirens, far away enough to hear, but close enough to know that danger is nearby. Neon-lit store signs with a few flickering letters like a bug that hasn't died after you've stepped on it. And everything around you feels suffocating, trapped in that journey. Your daily life is filled with more information and data than your brain can handle. You lay down at night, finally finding silence, and you turn on this anime. And all of a sudden, you're plugged into a world that you haven't felt since your childhood. Forests so vast you can walk miles into them and not hear the sounds of cars speeding down a highway. Rivers rushing with millions of salmon. Mountains that are visible from many miles away. Snowfall that cushions your head like a soft pillow. A certain word rears its beautiful angelic figure. Freedom. And found in the comfort of nature once again can the mind be set at ease. The anime I want to share with you today is incredibly unique. That's right, this anime does not take place in a high school. This anime takes place in 1904 Hokkaido, Japan, just after the Russian-Japanese War, which brings me to one of the reasons why I love this show. Golden Kamuy takes place in Hokkaido, which in early 1900s Japan was one of the most beautiful places on earth. The civilization you could find were port towns, fishing cities, villages of less than 50 people still existed in the outskirts of the country. It was busy enough for sprawling industrial metropolises and quiet enough for views of the stars from mountain peaks where man had hardly set foot before. People traveled on horseback, houses and buildings are still made out of wood and brick, and boats are only just now coming to the point of steam power. All of these fantastic advancements and rich traditions provide for a very refreshing new place to see, because most anime either take place in modern day Japan or Edo period Japan. Whoa, 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 stop, stop, stop! In this time period, people get news from other people instead of news stations or social media. And on one eventful evening, our main man is out panting for gold, when a drunk man babbling about his life stories tells one story too many. The Ainu are native people of early 1900s Hokkaido, Japan, and in order to keep the invading common people of Japan from stealing their lands and rivers, they store up gold that they had panned from the nutrient-rich environment around them, and a single Ainu man betrayed the many that were there. It is said that he stole enough gold to buy a country and hid it somewhere in Hokkaido. Later, he was arrested and sent to Abashiri Prison, one of the most heavily fortified prisons in Japan. The guards there were ruthless. They cut his Achilles tendon so that he could never escape, so he decided to tattoo 24 of his inmates with the location of the gold. He told them that once they escape, to come back and break him out. Then the two of them would split the gold. Probably just the ramblings of some old geezer. That is until Sugimoto finds the corpse of a man mauled by a bear, the same old drunkard he was talking to earlier, and lo and behold, he has the tattoos that, when assembled, present the location. This means that the gold is out there and it hasn't been found yet. With enough effort and the right kind of help, maybe our boy Sugimoto can find this gold and turn his luck around. But he must be wary, because he definitely isn't the only one who knows about this. And as things are now, he is certainly not the most powerful group that's after the gold. With many people involved in this series, it's hard to imagine each one wanting the gold for their own purpose, but I can assure you that not only does every member of the story want the gold, but every single minor, seemingly insignificant character is woven in such a way that they are crucial to the plot. This guy wants to return the gold to the Ainu. We still don't even know why this guy wants the gold, and this guy just wants some bitches on his dick. It's more than the fact that everybody wants the treasure. That is a very surface level understanding of the anime. Every character has a different personality and it conflicts with the way they interact with others. People in this anime lie and betray their friends and don't immediately give away what they're thinking. These characters mask their plans and they do it without telling the viewer. When pressured, characters don't start sweating. They hide their intentions behind a poker face more stone cold than cold stone. And it's these interactions that propel this anime to new levels.
Ogata Hyakunosuke has betrayed 2 of the 3 main groups in this anime. He's killed his father and his brother-in-law. He fed rat poison to his mother. And despite all of that, I'm rooting for this guy more than any of the other characters to find the gold. Even though what he does is considered wrong, and despite him being one of the bad guys in this series, his convictions make sense, because ever since he was born, he was never cared for. His dad left him at birth and his mom went insane, and from the jump, Ogata knew that nobody in this world was pure, and that those who protest their righteousness are no better than the murderers and filth of this world. So he kills the people that refuse to dirty their hands. And what makes this anime transcend the norm is that every single character has this level of writing. So if you are a racist, if you are a furry, if you are gay, if you like having your balls crushed, there is someone in this anime for you to enjoy. This show mixes both lightheartedness and the dark, gory shit into a homogenized serum of ecstasy. Each episode can let you watch a comrade's brains get splattered on your clothes, and then minutes later, some of the most wholesome exchanges of culture and wisdom. This show has it all: humor, gore, action, tragedy, nature, government, gayness. JoJo's fans, this anime does indeed have buff guys, and yes, they do get naked a lot. And does it provide for some very entertaining viewing? Yes. Here's one of my favorite scenes from my videos that I've saved up after watching this anime. The main crew is trapped inside of a house, and hungry, they eat whatever is available. Sea otter meat, a natural aphrodisiac. Love is literally in the air. Conflicted with the overwhelming amount of sexiness present, the men come to an honorable conclusion: sumo wrestling. The perfect way to get rid of their desires and also retain their sexuality. In this moment, joy is expressed like rabbits frolicking in a field of daisies, utter beauty and excellence. Okay, I gotta stop. What I'm getting at is that this show doesn't take itself too seriously, and the humor is very enjoyable. It's not all the time, and the jokes aren't repetitive. This is what I mean when I say this anime is a homogenized serum of ecstasy. It is the perfect encapsulation of all these things that make for an entertaining story. Now, if you're a mega loser like myself and have spent more time watching anime than talking to women, then chances are you know all the common anime. JJK, One Piece, Attack on Titan. Golden Kamuy isn't talked about in this upper echelon of popularity, and it makes sense. There are no flashy superpowers for the power scalers to goon over. There are no gorgeous women to provide fan service to 8-year-old isekai fans. There are no harems, there are no power-ups, there are no tropes whatsoever in this show. And it will likely remain a not-so-popular anime for a while, but I believe wholeheartedly that Golden Kamuy is just as good as the mainstream stuff. It has the writing, it has the characters, it has the plot, it has the accolades. That's right. In 2016, Golden Kamuy won the Taisho Manga of the Year. Similar winners of this award include Beastars, Dandadan, Kaiju number 8. Golden Kamuy has everything going for it, and I think it is just as good as the likes of One Punch Man, Full Metal, and other mainstream anime. And I'm not just saying this for the attention or gas from the crowd. I'm not an elitist trying to put you onto some garbage that's probably hentai. Golden Kamuy is the kind of show that you start and won't put down for a while. It's the kind of show that grabs you by the balls and doesn't let go. So there is a popular video game by the name of Red Dead Redemption 2. I have played this game through to the end, and I definitely cried like a bitch when I reached the ending. But during my playthrough, I found major similarities between RDR2 and Golden Kamuy. They share the same aesthetic or setting, they both involve a gang of outlaws after some money, and they both take place in the same time period. Even some of the missions in RDR2 are similar to the episodes in Golden Kamuy. There's a minecart chase, there's a fishing mission, there's hunting, there's a prison break. So if you liked RDR2, definitely check this out. This series' uniqueness is unparalleled. I think it's one of those 1 in 100 shows that you would be glad you watched. Hold on, what is that noise? What the hell? Are these motherfuckers having a masturbation battle? Yes! 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 If you should listen to anything in this video, it's that Golden Kamuy gives the people what they want, what they need. Find Golden Kamuy tonight. I'm gonna go jerk off to this. See you later.